Lying about a sensitive case in a crowded restaurant might be risky for any lawyers. But when you represent the president and a New York Times reporter is close enough to listen and snap pictures, well, it's just another example of how President Trump's legal dream team is sometimes hijacking headlines, and not in a good way. The team is made up of big-name players assembled to manage, among other things, the congressional and special counsel probes into alleged Russian meddling in the election, or what the president calls
fake news.
But there have been stumbles. Attorney Jay Sekulow repeatedly denying, for example, that the president helped craft a statement from his son about a meeting with Russians.
Well, no, that was written by Donald Trump Jr. and I'm sure in consultation with his lawyer.
Because the New York Times has reporting that the president okayed the statement.
Well, they're incorrect.
The White House, however, later contradicted Sekulow, saying, yes, the president did weigh in. Attorney John Dowd, according to the New York Times, forwarded a message defending the president's statements about the violence between white supremacists and counter-protesters in Charlottesville.
I think there's blame on both sides.
The message said, in part, the Black Lives Matter movement has been totally infiltrated by terrorist groups. Attorney Ty Cobb sparred with a reporter from Business Insider who released an email in which he asked if she was on drugs. Attorney Mark Kasowitz has now left the Trump team, but this summer ProPublica published emails from a man who urged Kasowitz to resign and got this response: F you! How dare you send me an email like that? Watch your back, B. Kasowitz later apologized. So perhaps that overheard meeting in the restaurant is not so surprising. But the former Attorney General for Virginia says,
this is really, really below the standards of any lawyer. This should never have happened, and it's something we're talked to about and taught about as budding lawyers all the way back in law school.